Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something every driver should know about: car warning lights. These little symbols on your dashboard can save you from a lot of trouble if you know what they mean. We're going to go through 10 of the most important car warning lights you should never ignore. So let's get started and make sure you're well informed about these crucial warning signs. All right, let's kick things off with the dreaded check engine light. This little yellow beacon can indicate a wide range of issues, from a loose gas cap to a failing catalytic converter. If your check engine light comes on, it means your car's computer has detected a problem with the engine or emissions system. If the light comes on and stays on steadily, it's generally safe to drive to a mechanic. However, if the light is flashing, pull over and have your car towed immediately. Ignoring it could lead to more serious and expensive problems. Next up, we have the oil pressure warning light. This light usually looks like a little oil can with a drop coming out of it. It means your engine isn't getting enough oil pressure, which is crucial for lubrication and preventing catastrophic engine damage. If you see this light, pull over immediately, turn off the engine and check your oil level. Even if the oil level seems fine, have your car towed to a mechanic. Don't risk driving any further, as even a short distance could cause irreparable damage to your engine. Now let's talk about the battery alert light, the one that looks like a little car battery with plus and minus signs. This light usually means that your car's charging system isn't working properly. It could be a dead battery or a problem with your alternator. If you jump start your car and it dies again shortly after, it's likely the alternator. In any case, if you see this light, get your car to a mechanic to diagnose the problem and avoid getting stuck with a dead battery. This next one is pretty self-explanatory. The brake system warning light. This light usually looks like an exclamation point inside a circle and indicates a problem with your car's braking system. It can be triggered by low brake fluid, worn brake pads, or a problem with the brake lines. If you see this light, get your car to a mechanic as soon as possible to have your brakes inspected and repaired. Now, let's talk about the tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS light. This light, which usually looks like an exclamation point inside a horseshoe-shaped symbol, means that one or more of your tires is significantly underinflated. Check your tire pressure using a reliable gauge and inflate them to the proper pressure. If the light comes on again, it could indicate a slow leak or another issue. Have it checked out by a mechanic to ensure your safety. Now we're getting into the red zone. The coolant temperature warning light. This light, usually red and looks like a thermometer in water, means your engine is overheating. Pull over immediately and turn off your engine. Let it cool down completely before checking the coolant level. Even if you top up the coolant, have your car towed to a mechanic to diagnose the cause of the overheating. Next, let's talk about the ABS warning light. This light usually looks like the letters ABS surrounded by a circle. It means your ABS system might not be functioning correctly. You can still drive your car, but be aware that your ABS system might not be working. Get this checked out by a mechanic as soon as possible to ensure your car's braking distance isn't compromised. This next one is all about safety, the airbag warning light. This light, which usually depicts a person with an airbag deployed, means there's a problem with your car's airbag system. If you see this light, take your car to a qualified mechanic or dealership as soon as possible to have the airbag system inspected and repaired. Your safety is paramount, and a functioning airbag system is crucial for mitigating injuries in the event of a collision. Now, let's talk about the traction control warning light. This light, which often looks like a car with skid marks behind it, indicates an issue with your car's traction control system. While you can still drive your car, exercise extra caution, especially on wet or icy roads. Have your car inspected by a mechanic to diagnose and repair the issue with the traction control system. And finally, let's wrap things up with the power steering warning light. This light, which typically looks like a steering wheel with an exclamation point next to it, indicates a problem with your car's power steering system. If you see this light, get this checked out by a mechanic as soon as possible. Driving with a faulty power steering system can be tiring and potentially dangerous, especially in emergency situations. And that's it for today's video. I hope you found this overview of 10 car warning lights you should never ignore helpful and informative. Remember, your car is constantly communicating with you through these warning lights, and it's crucial to pay attention to what it's trying to tell you. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep those engines running smoothly. Make sure to keep an eye on these warning lights to keep your car running smoothly and safely. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more car tips and tricks. Drive safe.